Okay, where have I gone live? All right, I'm live. Should be live. There we go. How are all of you guys? For some reason, this isn't coming up in any sort of settings. Go. There we go. Okay, how are you lads? How are you lads? How is everyone today? How are all of you guys? Apologies for, there's something just up with my, it says I'm not live and it also says I am live. It says I'm simultaneously live and not live. So we got 23 watching. This is always, this channel is back. Yes, it is. Yes, it is, lads. How are all of you guys today? We got a few minutes to go until this game kicks off anyway. So, yeah, basically, I'm watching a lot of like Mark Goldbridge and stuff like that. And basically, those type of things. I've been watching a good few of them. So I'm like, I might as well go and do it myself. So it's a weird one, like, it says I'm not live on my own screen, which is one of the most odd things. Shout out 23 they're in here. Yeah, that is, again, 23, considering I have not done anything on this channel in 2 years, is crazy. We've been live for 2 minutes, like. That is kind of crazy. So, yeah, this is not making any sense for me, but I can still read the chat. I can still read the chat anyway from what we have got here. I can still read it on this screen. Unfortunately, I can't like look through a lot of my live stream stats because, again, it's just saying nothing. Okay. There we go. Excellent collection. There we go. It's finally starting to work for me. It's finally starting to work. Starting to get a little bit better with this old thing. Starting to get a little bit better with this. So who do you guys think is going to win this? I should stream first one on the main channel. No, I'm not going to stream. I'm not going to be streaming this on the main channel. This is something that is not going to be streamed on the main channel, unfortunately. This is definitely going to be a second channel type thing. And this is great. It's just a bunch. This is like my first time ever doing this, so I'm trying to get the hang of this while learning on the job, I guess. There's DVG more. Yeah, this is something I plan on doing quite a bit. Well, I plan on coming back to this channel quite a bit because I do enjoy it. I do enjoy it. I do recognize your name, so I will add you as a mod. But yeah, so you got Suns by 5. You got New York. I am a huge fan of this, the way this Knicks team's going. I am a huge fan of the way this Knicks team's going. What is my main channel? You guys, well, I assume you can see it, the fact that most of you are calling me DBG. This is, as of right now, this is like my third channel. This is the third channel. I have a 2K channel and I have a video where I just talk nonsense. Or a channel where I just talk nonsense. And this is going to be something quite similar. So, where's mod and stream? I recognize your name as well. So yeah, this is going to be an interesting one. If it does well, it doesn't do well. Again, this is only the first time we're going to be doing this, so I don't expect this to do particularly well, to be honest. I do not expect this to blow up. But yeah, this channel was, and this was the original main channel. This was the big channel. This was the original channel that like got me to take off was this right here. Just give me 2 seconds. It is way too hot in here. All right. Okay, so CP3 Booker, Torrey Craig, Ayton. And Ayton's one of the things I will say about DeAndre Ayton is he's a lot better than people gave him credit for. Obviously he's not Luka Doncic, but like still, he's a pretty decent player coming from that draft. I'm going to see if I can get the play-by-plays up when this game starts. The Professor video. How good is the Professor actually is one of the most iconic videos ever created by me. One of the most iconic videos ever created by me. It's how good is the Professor actually. Who do you think is going to win the championship this year? I'm liking the Clippers. I have a weird feeling with the Clippers. But this is one of the hardest years to tell. Like, I like the Nuggets. And there we go. The box score should be on. Game starting now anyway. Okay, for some reason this decided not just to get rid of the box score here. A big start there by Reggie Bullock. Reggie Bullock's a beast. Reggie Bullock is a beast. Nuggets losing first round. Oh yeah, they 100% are. They 100% are losing first round. I love do you guys actually have NBA.com, don't you? We don't. We have some weird UK global NBA site that doesn't even work. It says that this game currently hasn't started. It's 5-3 New York right now. And according to my or 8-3 New York. Five three. Okay. The Knicks are on they are on fire. They are absolutely on fire right now. This is the worst website ever for the box score. It's on NBA TV. This box score site isn't even working properly. 10-3 start right here. Man, this Knicks team are looking good. They are looking seriously good. Oh my god. Reggie Bullock is a baller. Ah, it's a turnover. What a start right here. It's a serious, serious start for New York. Man, these are looking good right here. These Knicks have started off very, very well here. What do you guys think? Watch the real game. Team watch the real game. This New York Knicks. Yeah, I'm just going to use Google one. There we go. Man, what is the story here with New York? They are balling. What the hell happened to these Knicks? Like, they used to be, like, bad. This momentum is crazy. Like, if they go and win 10 in a row, like, these are a team of literal, like, these are like a team of literal guys that have been, like, kicked, not necessarily kicked out of the league. Like, Julius Randle, they thought it was a joke when they signed him. Reggie Bullock, heck, did they not get rid of Reggie Bullock? Tom Thibodeau, they thought he was done. They called RJ Barrett a bust. I love this team. Their coach is elite. Obviously, Thibodeau's elite. He's Thibodeau, like. What a start to this game for New York. This is a serious, serious starter. You want to hear a DBG rap song? I don't think that something like that will be happening. Unfortunately, I do not think something like that will be happening. Hey, Thibs is incredible. I agree. I 100% agree with that statement. But it's like when Thibs was at when Thibs was in Minnesota, they were talking about him being washed. They were talking about him being completely done. Like, they were saying that basically Thibs was finito. But he's now got this Knicks team firing on all cylinders. Do I think I'll be streaming on this channel? I might make my first like official video back is probably gonna be tomorrow on this channel as well. The first like official video probably about Steph Curry or maybe about this team right here. The first official video back will be on this channel. No question about it. His first video will be soon. Mick's back using the BBALL Daily channel. Yeah, you better believe it. You better believe. You better believe I will be back I'll be back quite soon on this channel. Like, obviously this is a very, very small thing. This is just me wanting to watch a basketball game and thinking, like, it's gotten to the stage where I'm like, if I want to do something, I'm like, how do I make content out of it? Like, when I wanted to play FIFA, I was like, how do I make content out of that? Okay, come on. I'm not even a Knicks fan. I'm just rooting for the streak right now. Nice. Here, they obviously patched DeAndre Ayton's post hooks right there. They obviously patched his post hooks. But, like, even Nerlens Noel, they called him a bust. Oh my god. This Reggie Bullock fella. This Reggie Bullock fella is different. The Twitter DMs, is that the TikTok that was sent? Or when I played that PGA stream for 3 days. That was literally trying to get views to get monetized in the channel. I was like, oh, I need views to get monetized. That was like kind of my whole thing. Oh my god, the Suns are actually like... I'm actually in shock. I'm in shock at how well this Knicks team's playing. Julius Randle and Miles Bridges, man. He's bully ball. Bully ball. Foul. Foul. That's a foul. 2K. I've gone to the stage where I'm just blaming everything on 2K. That's a foul, ref. That's a foul. That's just balling out. You made the glow up video. Yeah. And I was in a lot better shape when I was 19. Do I think Danny's wearing ball? Yes. 1,000,000%. It's a foul, 2K. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, it's gotten to the stage you just blame 2K on everything. You just blame, like, I'm starting to blame 2K on absolutely everything. Like, if something goes wrong with FIFA, I'm blaming 2K. I'm getting on the phone to Ronnie, and I'm blaming him if I'm getting cheese in FIFA. Man, this Knicks team are playing different. Favorite 2K is probably 2K19. In terms of enjoyment, 19. I wasn't a big fan of 19 at the start, but as the year went on, I liked that game more and more. That's a big shot by CP3. There are very few players where that's actually a good shot for. Like that dribble, mid-range pull-up. But CP3 is one of them. CP3 is definitely one of them. How are you, Jacob? Come on. It's all good. Is that Frank on the court? No, Alfred Payton. I was like, sure, is that Frank Ntilikina? Is that the mystery player? He's not a real. Frank Ntilikina is not a real player. Some block by CP3 there. I mean, Randle's having some season. I obviously not. If the Knicks somehow get to like top 3 seeds in the East, I'm not opposed to it. I would not be opposed to an MVP Julius Randle, to be completely honest. I wouldn't be that opposed to it. Can I rate your squad? I pick the squads at random. Unfortunately, I do pick the squads at random just so that, just to make sure that there's no like favoritism. Oh, Alfred Payton. Ty Lue got 100 points. Man, that Ty Lue's not real. Yeah, they needed that. Smart move to post a video during the stream. I mean, yeah, fair. Get in. Get Alfred Payton out. You're not a Knicks fan, but D-Rose and quickly sitting on the bench. And Alfred Payton can play. I don't know what you're saying. Alfred Payton can play. Next, you had a video soon enough. I keep forgetting Cam Johnson. Like, they thought he was like a full-time... Like, they thought he was a bad pick. He's actually seems to be an alright pick where they picked him in that draft. I mean, D-Rose has like revitalized his career since he started coming off the bench. He really has. Like, I went to see that New York Knicks team a few times, The Noah, Derrick Rose, Melo, Porzingis Knicks, and Rose was shocking. I went to see them twice when I was in New York. He was shockingly bad. Nice. Campaign still in the NBA? Randle greater than Zion, debatable. That's definitely debatable right now. They're on track for 40 points this half. Or this quarter. Knicks can't miss right now. Knicks literally can't miss right now. Randle's winning MIP. There is no ifs or buts about it. Randle is the most improved player. Randle is winning MIP. There is absolutely no ifs or buts about that. Randle is winning the MIP. I think the Knicks have a good future. I mean, they do and they don't. Like, it's not like they have any... Like, their culture is good. They have a decent team. It's not like they're exceptionally young. They're not old either. I mean, if they stick together and they keep the culture, they can... Like, sky's the limit because they're the Knicks. Like, if they have a couple of decent years... I'm telling you, if they have a couple of decent years, they'll get some good free agents. Top 3 teams right now. I mean, it's hard to say the top 3 aren't Lakers, Nets, and probably Clippers, to be honest. The Bucks are still pretty good. It's hard to be a Celtics fan when the Knicks are fun to watch. I mean, what are you on about? The Celtics have been great. And the Knicks aren't the 8th seed, right? Knicks aren't going to be the 8th seed, are they? They're not going to be the 8th seed. Like, the Knicks could be like the 4th or 5th seed. The Knicks are 4th in the East. Like, they're probably going to stay at like 4th, 5th. Hit the Hawks. I like the Hawks as well. Man, these Washington Wizards, 9-1 their last 10. They're on some streak as well. I mean, the Nets and Lakers are the favourites for a reason. Man, RJ Barrett, he ain't no bust. He's no bust. That's all I'm going to say. RJ Barrett is no bust, lads. RJ Barrett is absolutely no bust. 2K20 Wade or 2K20 Wade is not even close. Booker is straight up carrying right now. Like, taking a look at this, like, Devin Booker for Phoenix. 6 points. Oh my. Reggie Bullock is looking like... He's just looking different. This Bullock guy doesn't miss. Wizards Nets first round. That'll be very, very interesting to watch. I agree. It would be unbelievable. It would be an unbelievable watch. Do this on the main channel? Nah. This is the basketball channel. The main channel's the 2K channel. This is the basketball channel. Knicks season, I mean, it's better than anyone has expected. And Booker's a baller. Booker is a baller. And D-Rose has still got a lot of downhill speed. He really does. Knicks, Suns, Jazz heavily underrated. I mean, when's Mitchell back? How long is Mitchell out for? Alright, timeout right here. But how long is Booker out for? Get Reggie Bullock on the podcast. I don't know. We could probably get Eddie Curry. Like, We could potentially get Eddie Curry. I mean, Hito Turkoglu used to follow me on Instagram. Maybe I get Hito. There would be 1,000 people on the main channel. Yeah, there would be. But at the end of the day, like, that's not what the main channel is. That's what this is what this channel is. This channel is the basketball channel. Like, the purpose of this channel is for basketball, and if this can get me watching more basketball, I'm happy. I'm happy. And the goal is, again, to make kind of this channel and the other channel, the Mick channel, to make them, to kind of grow them, because if 2K dies, or when 2K dies, I kind of want this to be here. I want this channel to be here. As I don't know, just something a bit different, something a little bit different, something non-2K related that I can go and do. Jimmy or Bam Bam? I mean, Jimmy's probably better. This channel should be dedicated to high knowledge basketball watches. I mean, in terms of high knowledge, me at the minute, I would not even call myself that at the minute. I just blew up during 2K20. I mean, I've been a top 2 most viewed My Team YouTuber since 2K18. Like, I don't know, saying I blew up in 2K20 is that accurate. Favorite YouTuber that isn't My Team related? I don't watch any My Team YouTube, so I don't know. Summoning Salt probably the favorite. Has LeBron James come back for the Lakers yet? I don't think he has he? Oh, Click is great. I don't really watch much of Click, but he was like 5 years of It was like, took 5 years for him to blow up at all. Like, he was barely pulling in. He had barely had 1,000 subs after 5 years. And then, within about 2 months, he had 100K. That's a turnover. When I'm tossing the Raptors, they're having a bad year, to be honest. They are having a bad year for them. I predicted them to win the championship last year. Do you know how dumb I sounded predicting the Raptors to win the championship? I literally had the freaking Toronto Raptors winning the chip. Man, Booker is like, every shot Booker takes is like shots that a coach would say, you know what, they're bad shots. Booker's just too good. Booker's just good enough that he makes the shots. Like, he's crazily good. Danny Ferry doesn't exist. I will say it, Danny Ferry does appear to be a fake card for a lot of people. Danny Ferry does appear to be a fake card. Was my IRL comparison probably Boris Diaw? Boris Diaw, probably. Appreciate the 73 you guys that are in here. Appreciate the 73 you guys that are in here. Again, this is the first time. Like, if we can even hit close to the 100 viewers on this stream, that would be absolutely crazy. Like, that'd be absolutely crazy. Thoughts on Wood and KPJ and the Rockets? I mean, Christian Wood, he showed that it wasn't just a fluke when he went to Detroit. Like, a lot of people thought that him doing so well in Detroit was just a complete fluke, and he's proven this year that it wasn't a fluke. Unfortunately, he got injured. Unfortunately, the Rockets are bad, but man, I'm telling you, Christian Wood is a good player, and he's worth whatever money he ends up getting. He's a good player. Nurkic first time All-Star? I don't know. I don't know. Hate to plug us on Twitter. No, I'm good. I'm good the way it is. 2K16, my team sucked. You're preaching to the choir. You're preaching to the choir. I am all on the anti 2K16. Love the layout. Thank you. Thank you. Joe McDade. No idea, sorry. Hey, come on. Oh, that's not good. That's not what we want, New York. That's not what we want. That is not what we want. We need more scores. We need more baskets. I look like DBG. Who's DBG? Who's DGB? Who's DGB like? JD versus Henry, who wins in what? If we're talking... It all depends on what we're talking. If we're talking 2K, I reckon JD. If we're talking a boxing match, I'm putting my money on Henry. Who thinks make the playoffs this year? You don't know because of that play-in. Like, it's hard because of the play-in to say who's making it or who's not making it. Because again, the play-in kind of changes absolutely everything, like. Who's DGB? I have no idea. Absolutely no idea who that guy is. Mid-level or below team. I mean, I'm a Heat fan, but I mean, I'm interested in this win streak. Oh, that's continuation, ref. That's continuation, ref. Do I think the Warriors will make the playoffs? It depends. If Steph goes crazy in the play-in, like, they'll be in the play-in. There's no question about that. They'll be in the play-in. It's just whether they're going to be able to win that play-in is the question. In 2K, me or Henry, me. Actually, maybe not this year. I haven't seen him this year. Me last year. I'm not great this year. Oh, no. D-Rose. You really fouled him. Man, Campaign has the slowest looking 3-point shot ever. The weirdest looking shot. Did he just knee him in the face? That's the most blatant. That is the most blatant 4-point play. That's the most blatant 3-point foul I've ever seen. He just kneed him in the face. That is the most obvious one I've ever seen. Nice, D-Rose. Why are the Bulls bad? I have no idea. I'm shocked at the Bulls being bad. I really am. I thought the Bulls were going to be... I thought when they made those trades, the deadline, Bulls were going to be good. I guess they're just bad. I guess there's no ifs or buts about it. I guess the Bulls are just bad. They're just a bad team. What about Zion joining the Knicks? He can't join the Knicks for another 6 years. Was I a fan of Campazzo in EuroLeague like Navarro? No, Campazzo wasn't like Navarro. Like, Navarro was one of the most beloved players in EuroLeague. Navarro was one of the most beloved players in EuroLeague. What? That's just a BS foul. That's just a BS foul on D-Rose. He just has his hands up. He's not doing anything. CP3 just draws the free throws. Yeah, like Kenny, yeah, of course. He's one of the goats. He's one of the goats of this like 2K / NBA field. Kenny is one of the goats. No question about that. Why do I like North Carolina and Tyler Hansbrough? I don't know. I started watching college basketball in 2008 and I love that team with Ty Lawson, Tyler Hansbrough, and Wayne Ellington. I really like that team. Nice, quickly. Tyrese Halliburton or Edwards in real life? Edwards? I'll go Edwards. Hope I'm keeping well in lockdown. Yeah, I'm doing all right. Like I'm perfectly happy just chipping away with work and today. Oh no, I thought ref call foul there. Good call, ref. Good call. Did I know DBG is Irish? Really? Neil Isagum? Go have DBG, Aeronoc Freshen? I don't know what Irish. Dinna us Aaron? I'm not sure what Irish person is in Irish. Do I dislike any NBA teams? I mean, I love LeBron, but I hate the Lakers. I'm trying to think who else. Who else do I hate? Like I always... There are players that I dislike. Like I've never really liked watching Westbrook. Never known this channel existed, man. This was the original channel. Lads. This was like the... I do a collab with Kenny. I mean, I wish. If there was something that would benefit both of us, I gladly would, but I'm not just going to randomly ask him. I'm just not going to randomly ask him to collab if it's not going to benefit. If it's only just going to benefit me and not him. Service Gold Cup for old 2Ks or no? I couldn't care less. Will I ever teach again? Probably not. And that's kind of the plan with these other channels. To get this channel back going, to get the channel back going, to get the Mick channel going, so that no matter what, like I won't have to teach again. That's the goal. Poku coming Friday. I wish. I hope. If Poku comes Friday, I'm delighted. I'm absolutely delighted if Poku comes Friday. Just join off your recent vid to have a favourite NBA team. I do. The Miami Heat. Come on, quarter two. On big stop to start this off. Javon Carter, Mr. Trey Burke base himself. It's a nice play to get Cam Johnson open. It's a bad miss. Obi Toppin out here looking like his opal right now with that layup. Give me that board, Toppin. Give me that board, Toppin. Man, that Obi Toppin pick was a bad pick. I don't care. You give them Halliburton. Like, imagine giving this team Halliburton at the 1. They would be in insanely, insanely good shape. LeBron Friday, yeah, probably. Nice, Barrett. You think DeMar with Grinch's 200k is a good pickup? Not really. It's an alright pickup. Good pass. Man, Cam Johnson's 50 right now. He's really not playing. Nice top in. Nice top in. That's what we need. I'm not even a Knicks fan, but I'm looking for Knicks. I'm rooting for the Knicks right here. And what's Obi Toppin have? Obi Toppin's come in 128 with 4 points. Obi Toppin absolutely balling right here. He is balling right now. Oh no, that's not. That's okay. They didn't get it off. Good job. Jalen Brown was good when he first came out. Base 40 and base 29. I love both of them. I mean, base 18 is awful, and so are most of the set shots. Come on, D-Rose. Come on, let's see if Obi Toppin goes and does what his plays like his opal, and goes and starts shooting from limitless range. What's a cone in 2K? Like a 3-and-D player just kind of stands there and doesn't really do much. That's what a cone is. Man, D-Rose is having it. D-Rose is a nice player still. I can't believe people said he was done for so long. D-Rose in 7 minutes, 4 points, 3 rebounds, 3 assists. Like, I get it, he's fouled twice on 3-pointers, but still. Offensively, he has been a very, very solid player. He's looked more than solid on offense here. But like, yeah, in 2K, a cone is basically a 3-and-D player. Their job is just to stand there. Hence, cone. They just chill and don't really do anything. That's why they're called cones in game. Tim Duncan with new base soon. I have no idea. I have no idea with Tim Duncan, to be honest, because I do like Duncan. I don't love Duncan. I don't like his upper more than anything. I think it's the upper that's the biggest problem with Tim Duncan. We need new Rocco. I do agree. I agree and I don't agree with Rocco, because Rocco doesn't get the animations he got last year. Like, Rocco was a must last year, but like Rocco right now, I don't know how I feel. I don't know how I feel with Robert Covington right now. $600 games into Ferry. That is mad. That is absolutely mad. That is absolutely mental. Getting that far into Ferry, like Ferry again is just he's just a crazy hyped card. But like 600 games, I mean, he's not worth playing that long. Like, he's not worth playing 50 hours or 40 hours. Like, that's just overkill. That is just well and truly overkill, lads, playing that long for him. What's tweening? Tweening is when we used to go through the legs, and just glitch up the court. That's what tweening was. The most broken thing in the history of my team. But actually, 1.7 mil by Simmons. Nah, Simmons will be like 250, 300k in a couple of weeks. Good steal. Good steal, Gibson. Let's come on. Why not stream this on Twitch? Nah, this isn't really a Twitch thing. This really isn't a DBG Twitch stream thing. Okay, hit that Barrett. Oh, that was ugly. That was ugly right there. Come on. Nice bait. Hey, how are you, lads? Christian Wood is good. He'd be in your lineup. I mean, are you talking about real basketball or 2K? Man, D-Rose is balling. D-Rose is absolutely balling right here. With defense, CP3 from mid is just unstoppable. Like, they're terrible shots for like 90% of NBA players. Chris Paul is just balling out. Do I normally stream here? This is the first time ever. This is literally the first time ever. Alright, let's see. Freaking Trey Burke base. Javon Carter just knocking in a 3 right there. Have I been to Scotland? I have. Nice. Nice D-Rose. Up topping from Limitless. 2K, unfortunately. He shot from Hall of Fame range when he only had gold range. I mean, if you got Wilt in that event, you didn't waste your time. Straight up, if you got Wilt, you were not wasting your time. That Wilt is God tier. That Wilt is absolutely God tier. You're the only non-bandwagoning Nets fan. I mean, I used to like the Nets because the Nets... I used to go see the Nets a lot because the Nets used to be really cheap. So anytime I used to go to, like... A lot of the times, like, I've been to New York maybe 4 times. But, like, it used to be so cheap to go see the Nets. Back in, like, 2013, 24. Heck, even in the Kevin Garnett, Paul Pierce year, the Nets were so cheap to go and watch. What is this? We are what? It's a... good old reaction. Good old watch party. Reaction to the New York Knicks, who are playing the Phoenix Suns right now. That's a dot. That is a dot right there by Derrick Rose. Saw DeRozan once, man. I saw nobody. I saw nobody in that board. I saw absolutely nobody. D-Rose still has it. D-Rose still has it, lads. He is quality. You need Spotlight Sims because you hit 40 on Friday. Don't like play online. Yeah, I reckon we see Spotlight Sims soon. I do think we see Spotlight Sims soon. Maybe it's starting next season. If we don't see him this week, then next season. Eventual dream guest. I don't know. The Garnett trade was so dumb. Yeah, it wasn't at the time. Oh my God. Booker is class. Serious job there drawing that foul. Booker drawing that little bit of contact fade away. Man. How were people saying, like, was it Brian Scalabrine that went on the big rant about how Devin Booker needs to win or something? Like, man, you just give him Chris Paul, and look, this is what he's like. He's an all-star. Other games I play FIFA, and that's it. I just play 2-game FIFA. No, we won't see Spotlight Sims next week because new season's coming next week. Unlucky D-Rose. Okay. Quickly got that Hall of Fame range extender, I guess. My God. That's off, Shirley. Big boy, we push, Barrett. We push RJ Barrett. Good defense by Carter. Your Knicks heat check players get... Oh, man, quickly. I just hope quickly or Toppin or something of a big game. Because if they do, then I have all of them. It was between Trae Young. I mean, Trae Young, I've never seen someone hunt for fouls like Trae Young. Like, he's the most blatant I've ever seen. Like, everyone hunts for fouls to an extent. He's more blatant than D Wade. And it's hard to be more blatant looking for fouls than Dwayne Wade was. That's very, very difficult. Yeah, we're gonna, like, new TTO boards on Wednesday, like. There's Randall's back in the game now anyway, so. That's a dot. Man, Cam Johnson is 50 today. That's all I'm going to say. He does not look like he's going to hit a shot whenever he gets it. Good shot, RJ. I don't know basketball. I mean, I probably played the sport at a higher level than you have. Couldn't take the mental stress of FIFA. I just play for fun. I just do like SBCs. I just buy all the Leeds players and that's about it. No. D Rose is having a serious L game right here. He is having a serious L game. And Cam Payne, I've never seen someone turn their body as much as Cam Payne does. Remember when they thought Cam Payne was going to be like a legit great backup option for Russell Westbrook in OKC? What a pass by Randle. What a pass. Whatever about the shot from quickly. What a pass by Randle. What a pass by Julius Randle. Where's the token mark? I have no idea. That's a foul on Barrett. He just held them off. Siakam or Randle. I mean, now it's hard to say. It's hard to say Siakam. That's not a good foul. Quickly. Like, I build a team around one player. Who would I choose? I mean, Giannis. Giannis is the easiest player to build around and to guarantee you get into the second round of the playoffs. Ronnie 2-cap got us again. I agree, Ronnie. Mr. Ronnie 2-cap himself. If there is no such thing as this token event or an event with a token market, it's just Ronnie 2Cap getting us again, unfortunately. It is just what we can expect at this stage. It's what we should expect. We should not expect anything from from Mr. Ronald. I think the token market would be super underwhelming. I agree. If it's 6 tokens for not even a clutch pack, if it's like 6 tokens for like a possessed pack, I'm happy because I'm just opening non-stop possessed packs till the end of time. Like if that's the case, I'm opening non-stop possessed packs. I'm opening all 250k of my tokens, all on possessed packs. I'm getting my like 400k empty out of that. Mick channel has been going to the moon. It's been doing okay. The fact is, if I can start pulling, say, an average of like 2,000 views, 3,000 views on every video I post on this channel, and I can get to posting once a day on this channel, and then keep the same up, and the Mick channel keeps going up the way it has been, then we're in good shape. We're actually in really, really good shape with being able to make, say, the ideal situation would be is that if DBG, I'll still have enough on the side to be able to survive if DBG just vanishes. That's what I'm hoping to do over the next month to 2 months. That's kind of the plan. The Mick channel, yeah, people really seem to like that. The ones that are watching seem to really like that channel, so I'm happy about that. The Sixers are looking like they're actually going to win a game for once. But and Mose, I'll get Mose on it soon enough. Actually, I'll get Mose on it soon enough. I was the bad fell. How do I know Lawrence McKenna? I don't know him well. I've spoke to him a good few times. If you guys don't know who Mo the Hoop Genius is, him and Lawrence are good friends, and I'm really good friends with Mo. So it's like a lot of the things I might be doing with Mo, it kind of like overlaps a few times with Lawrence, because the two of those work together quite a lot. And again, in terms of like the YouTube and content creation, like Mo's one of my best friends in it, so that's kind of how myself and Lawrence kind of I'm not even gonna say we know like I don't know him well. Like it'd be a case of like he knows who I am. I've spoke to him like twice, so it's not like it's anything major. But obviously I've been watching True Geordie podcast for years, so I obviously knew of him before he knew of me. Like that's a BS illegal screen call. Are we playing 2K right now? Are we out here getting BS illegal screens like we're playing 2K? Come on, ref. The DBG channel goes away, I still make 2K content. Is Heatcheck not still on Sky Sports? Did I take Heatcheck off Sky Sports? Again, I haven't been watching. Are me and JD doing a series? No, because I'm not going to play current gen and he won't play next gen. If he wants to play me on... I went back to current gen to play him the last time and I was like, look, I don't want to do this anymore. Oh my god. Quickly. Do I support the Knicks? No, I'm a Heat fan, but I'm supporting this run right now. Again, I'm not as invested in the NBA as I am like in soccer, so I don't have any teams that I don't like. It's not like soccer where it's like Leeds or nobody. I hate beer, so I'm not one to ask about that. What's happened to the DBG channel? Absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing. The DBG channel is at the best place it's ever been. You just always want backups. The British guys are awful NBA pundits. I think Mo's good. I think he tries too hard. I think he tries too hard and tries to bring in like too many like pop culture references. But I think in general the stuff he says about the game is good. I mean, Ovi played the game at a high level, so he's there, and obviously he was on Love Island. And then like JD is a presenter. He's just there as a presenter. He's not really a basketball guy. So I think they're decent. I think they're decent. Like any of like the specific, I don't watch much of the games on Sky. So when I see any of the like individual clip breakdowns of like Mo talking, he always like what he's saying is correct. Maybe people don't like it because of the accent that it's coming out from, which is the exact same with me. Like me and Mike Rozemba can make a same video and say the exact same thing, and because of my accent, it wouldn't be taken as seriously. But I think he's spot on with most of what he's saying. Or even if I don't agree, he has logic behind it. It's not just him just spewing stuff like a lot like say the American pundits do. But sure, look, it is what it is. Come on. Big double screen. Nice, Barrett. Let's go. I have a team high cap instead of position locks. I don't like either of them. I actually kind of like position locks, to be honest. I'm starting to come around to position locks. Like I don't want the Wilt a point guard and Shaq a point guard. I'm starting to come around to position locks, honestly. Big board quickly. Does he have free throws? Is Lonzo still a usable point guard? 1,000,000%. Yeah, he's still usable. Lonzo Ball is still more than usable on my team. I'm telling you, he's still more than usable. No, there's more than 0.3 left. There's like 1 second left. Ref, come on. Did they actually try to not lob it with 0.3 to go? Really? Really, 2K? He might team interesting. Appreciate that. So it's halftime. So it's about 15 minutes to 15 minutes right here. So the Knicks are up by 7 here at halftime. Let's have a look at some of the other results, some of the other scores right here. Let's have a look at some of the other scores here. Detroit are beating Atlanta? Who's balling here? Wait, did something happen to my stream? Something happened here? No, we're good. Got J on current gen. I'm not the biggest fan of him on current gen. Who's balling out here for Detroit? Corey Joseph with 15. Jeremy Grant with 18. That's a mad one. I was thinking maybe Killian Hayes balled out. Orlando beating the Lakers. Man, the Wizards are winning again. Beal with 29 points. Westbrook only has 8, and the Wizards are winning. Wizards are up again. Wizards are balling right now. Whoever Anthony Gill is has 13. Miami are beating Chicago as expected. Box score here. Like at halftime, Devin Booker is 20 for Phoenix. Like he's carrying. Like D Rose has had a good game. Like a lot of the Knicks players are all doing well, but like it is well and truly just being like it's just being carried right now by. The Suns are just being carried right here by Devin Booker. Westbrook is becoming underrated. Who bet 10 grand on the Hawks to win? Someone bet 10 grand on the Hawks? No, you're joking with me right there. Nobody bet 10k on the Hawks. It's not like the biggest Hawks fans in existence. Who's betting 10k on the Hawks? Anthony Gill's the new Dean Wade. That's a tough one. That's a very, very tough one. Anthony Gill. Alright, are you actually telling me to look up an Anthony Gill card? I mean, 76 3 ball? No hot zones or cold zones? I mean, I'm not going to really say that that's particularly great. The guy win $1.5 million if they won. Yeah, because they're not going to win. That's just throwing away 10 grand. It's 10 grand at the end of the day, like. Can we not? Like, we have to put money into perspective. That's 10 grand. Like, 10 grand. Like, if you're making that in a month, you're on great money. Like, oh, man. Dude will cash in 20 billion if they win it all. Oh man, like imagine winning that type of bet. That would be the most berserk thing ever. Booker's balling. Booker is balling out right here. Like the only reason it's even a close game is because Booker is absolutely balling out right here. Is Booker going to 40 piece? I don't know. I mean, it's tough to guard. Booker is tough to guard. He is so tough to guard, like. Do I like this Irish pancake thing? What? What are you on about? What channel is this game on in America? I have absolutely no idea. NBA TV. Anthony Gill's jumpers catch. It's base 5, so it is. RJ Barrett's really going. Yeah, RJ Barrett would be ridiculous in my team. When we get RJ Barrett, I'm telling you, he's going to be ridiculous. When's this week? I rate your squads Wednesday. I rate your squads has now become a Wednesday thing. I mean, he's not getting a. Nice move. What's up with Kuzma? What's up with Kuzma's hair? What did Kuzma do to his hair? Know anything about baseball? I know the rules. That's about it. I don't know anything about it. The only players that I can name are A-Rod and people from Moneyball. That's about it. And Mike Trout, because apparently Mike Trout's just the god. I don't think a guard will ever win Defensive Player of the Year again. I think a guard should win it soon. I think it's a matter of when, not if. But I think plenty of guards have deserved to win it since they're on our test. And if you want, I know he's a forward, but I think LeBron should have won in 2013. Should you go for Jay or you're at 96k? I mean, I'm going for him. I'm at like 90, or I'm below 90, and I'm still probably gonna go for him. So yeah, if you want him, go get him. Vids help with 2k. I really appreciate that. Thank you. Tom Jaren Jackson Jr.'s return. I've not watched the Grizzlies play since he came back. I heard he grew to like 7'1". Do I watch any hockey? I can name Gretzky. I can name Gretzky and McDonough. They're the only two players I can name. Who wins the Champions League? Man City. Yoked for MVP, 1,000,000%. We're going 3. 3 European MVPs in a row. We're going 3 European MVPs in a row, lads. Players who need new cards in my team. I probably will do that, to be honest. Probably will do that. Watch NFL? Not really. I'll watch Super Bowl every year, and that's about it. I can name 10 American football players, though. I can name 10. Let me think. There's Tom O'Brady, Rick Mahomes, but I have Tom Brady, Patrick Mahomes, Gronk, Antonio Brown, Amendola. Oh my god, I'm a 5. Aaron Rodgers, Drew Brees. I'm on 7. Michael Orr, if he's still in the NFL. And we're in struggle town right now. We're in struggle town. Manute Bol definitely needs a new card. Manute Bol definitely needs a new card. Do a budget tier list. I mean, I already did one like last week, so I can't really do one now. Rick Mahomes. Yeah, I mixed him up with Rick Mahorn. And I started calling him Rick Mahomes on my videos, so I just started calling him Rick Mahomes. 6s of 1. I don't know. Who's Lamar Jackson? If Aguero was last season, yeah, I wouldn't even mind if City won it, to be honest. If City win, then we can always say we beat the champions of Europe. If City win, we beat the champions of Europe, so that's all that matters. If we can say we beat the champions of Europe, that's all that matters. You guys can see it right here. Leeds United. If we beat the champion... No background music. Nah, I can't... Do you want me to throw... I can't put on background music. I cannot put on background music, unfortunately. Because I don't know on this channel what I have the rights to. I will check what I have bought the rights to on this channel. Like, I bought the rights to all the music on the DBG channel. I bought the rights to use that same music on the Mick channel. And I don't know if I have the rights to it on this channel. I mean, we're getting Pokashevsky. I'm not sure it'll be Dark Matter, but we're getting a Pokashevsky soon. We're definitely getting a Pokuševski. I mean, Bamford can't finish his dinner, but his movement is some of the best in the league, and he's one of the best pressing strikers in the league and one of the hardest workers. So, yeah, I'll take Bamford. Man United, hell yeah, they take every bit of sting out of the game with their basic six at the back, flat six at the back formation. You're a boring team when you play Leeds and it's a boring game. That's saying something about your style of play. Glitch market Pokuševski. If they put Pokuševski in the glitch market, I'm going on a rant. I'm ranting if they put Pokuševski in the glitch market. Do I remember Bailey Howell at the start of the year was a demon. He was a demon, lads. Like we have to say it. Like he was a demon. Knicks legit, like Booker, they can't guard Booker right now. They cannot guard Booker at all right now. In your country, 2K isn't that famous. Ditto. Like, it's not big at all in Ireland either. JR is not going to current gen. Yeah, I didn't like him when he used him on current gen. He's so good on next gen, though. Which is why I want him. Take some time, have a beer. I am 4 months off the drink. Christmas Eve was the last time I drank. I want to see if I can go a year. I don't think I'll be able to, but I want to see if I can. Theo Malin and Opal. I mean, Theo Malin's having a serious year. I don't know how he fell to second round. He was meant to be a lottery pick. Best current gen card? I mean, ask Mr. Ty Debo. He knows more than I do. He knows more than I do. Beer of choice. I mean, I don't really like beer, so I'll just say Coors Light. I don't even like beer, so... Dark amount of Dean level 40. I mean, I'd grind for that. I would 100% grind for a 7-11 wingspan guy. There's absolutely no question of whether I would or would not grind. I would 1000% grind for a card like that. Should you sell Luka right now or wait for warped packs to end? I have no idea. We don't know what's coming on Friday. It all depends on what comes on Friday. If we get anything half decent, Luka's not going up in price. If we get idols again, Luka's going up in price. So, I don't know. All depends on whether we see idols or not. Yeah, next James Worthy card. I mean, if they give him that Cruz release, then no. But they need to give him a good release. It all depends on what they do with his release, honestly. Like, if they give him a good release, then yeah. If they give him a bad release, then no. Dark Matter Dentist level 40. I mean, people would go for that. People would really go for that. Big shot. Who hit that? Who hit that three? I switched off. And Booker goes and scores again. Oh, as always a given. Devin Booker touches the ball. Devin Booker scores. Come on, Bart. You got him. He's not guarding that. Nice steal there by Bridges. I still can't believe the Sixers traded away Mikal Bridges for Zaire Smith. That has to go down as one of the dumbest trades. That has to go down as one of the dumbest trades. Because he was the perfect fit. Like, he was the most perfect fit. The fact he fell to the Sixers was crazy, and they got rid of him for someone who didn't fit in Zaire Smith. And is he even still in the league? Like, that has to go down as one of the dumbest trades in NBA history. Our releases on very quick, so half quick draw. Noel taking the ball up the floor? Come on, Randle. Oh, yeah. Step back. That's not what we want. That's not what we want. It's not what we want. And Booker. Oh, my God. Booker's so good at basketball. And he's just hard to stop. When he's giving you baseline. Nice job, Barrett. He was giving you that baseline on the spin. He was overplaying you this cut off middle. He still managed to go. Orchard Bar's still good enough that he could go middle. Oh, man. That footwork from Booker. And Booker's so good. Like, how did like ESPN put Devin Booker below LaMelo Ball on the list of their best players in the 25? Nice, Chris Paul. Nice, Chris Paul. DBG too hype. I mean, if they asked me to join, I wouldn't say no. Nice. You guys insulting Payton at the start of this game? Albert Payton's had a solid game here, and Booker. Oh my God. Oh my God. Devin Booker is balling out here. Oh my God. He is balling. Ronald, please hit this one. Let's go. Let's go. Randle's been quiet. Randle needs to pick it up. Julius Randle needs to pick it up right here. He needs to pick this up. That's a nice move by Ayton. I still don't get why the Suns drafted Ayton. Like, I would even understand Bagley. But like, whatever, you're passing him on Luka, fair enough. But I just never understood the Ayton one because he was like behind the times already. When was the last time we got an Embiid card? His moments card? I can't remember when that was. Who's crazy when we're impressed by Devin Booker? I mean, the dude has 26 points in just over half. He's on for 50. Like, it's impressive. If he scores 51, like, he could score 57 times in a row, and each of them are all impressive. What the hell is up? His free throw looks like he's possessed. He look like Elfrid Payton's free throw looks like he's possessed. He's bringing his arm back as he's shooting forward. Like, do I miss Star 2K21? Not really. Not really. Like, I was better at the game. It wasn't enjoyable. It was no more enjoyable than it is now. It was no less or more enjoyable than it is now. I hated it, but I was way better at the start. Like there was no one in Europe that was better than me in the first couple of weeks of the game. And I can say that confidently because I beat everybody. But top 5 all time. Do I agree on the notion of 4-year college players have no upside? I don't agree that they have no upside, but it's very rare that a college player from 4 years comes in, and if they don't have a great first year, are great. Like CJ McCollum seems to be the exception, and maybe Buddy Hield. I know the draft is a crapshoot. Like, you're guessing on players. You're completely guessing on players in the draft. Completely. Off his foot. That's there. Let's go. Bailey Howell, point guard. Yeah, that would be different. That would be a different level card. Bailey Howell, point guard, would be like... He would be like stupidly overpowered, that card. How long was Kuzma in college for? 3 years? Was he 3 years? But like, Kuzma's not young. Kuzma's like 26. Like, Booker's younger than me, I'm pretty sure. Booker was the first NBA player that was younger than me. That's when I realized, like, you know the way everyone has their NBA dreams, and there's a point in life where they realize, like, yeah, I'm just not making the league. When I was still in secondary school, and Devin Booker was out there about to be drafted, I'm like, yeah, I'm not making the league. Pink Diamond Odom worth 10k, yes. If you're on next gen, especially, yes. He's very good on next gen. How much would Opa Kawhi be if he was auctionable? I'll say right now, like 80k. When he came out, like 500k. Defense by Bullock. Between 50 and 100, yeah, that's what I would say as well. Come on, bully ball, Randle. Do you remember Randle going out injured? I remember him going out injured his first ever NBA game for the rest of the season. Hey, Booker has to shoot here. What's he going to do? Air ball. Good defense. Can you talk about the Cavs and their future? I mean, I have barely watched the Cavs. Colin Sexton's good. Darius Garland's had a really good year. Man, I barely watched the Cavs. I have not watched much basketball. I've been watching a few of these games on the Knicks streak right now because of the Knicks streak. And I'm trying to get a little bit more into basketball. I've been watching Steph Curry's hot streak, to be honest. Because it's Steph Curry, and Steph Curry's always fun to watch. But that's basically what we have been doing. That is what we have been doing over the last, while for basketball. And again, I'm starting to watch basketball a little bit again, so it's like, why not make some content on it? Like, if I'm going to be watching the New York Knicks play, I might as well have a live stream of it. I might as well get people in because, look, at the end of the day, like, it's content's content, and it's something a little bit different. Jared Allen's ton of upside. I don't agree because I don't know. Like, unless your name is Rudy Gobert, I don't know how important being that type of center is. Like, I don't think he's as good as Mitchell Robinson. And, like, the Knicks are going on this run without him. Opinions on the Raptors. I mean, I think that, like, I'm shocked at how bad their season's been. I predicted them to win the championship last year. I think not playing in Toronto doesn't help. Not, like, literally not being able to play at home, that does not help. But obviously, I think it's just a bad season more than anything. How bad are they doing, actually? Are they in the play-in? Like, that's the thing. Like, there's a lot of teams that could potentially be in the play-in. No, they're out of the play-in. They're behind Chicago? I didn't think they were that bad. And the Wizards are winning again. COVID hit them bad. Yeah, it did. It did. I can't lie. It definitely hit them bad. Opinion on the Raptors. The Raptors... Sorry, no, not I've already said that. Dime just Winslow or Pink Dime Caruso. Get Winslow and put handles for days on him. Curry or Dame Curry, and it's not even close. Dame's exceptional, but man, do not compare Dame to Steph Curry. One word: gravity. Like, if you want to say Dame is a better isolation scorer than Steph Curry, better with the ball in his hands than Steph Curry, you might be right. But Steph Curry's off-ball movement, his gravity, his ability to free up other players is better than any player in NBA history, apart not named Klay Thompson. So, like, I would say without question, Steph over Dame. It's not particularly close for me. Ja or Zion for the future? Immediate future Zion, long-term future Ja, because I have a weird feeling Zion peaks in like year 4. I think he's just too big. I think he's too big for his own good. Javon Carter out here taking leaners, lads. Is 190k a good price for 2-guard KD? I mean, yeah, but we're probably going to get a better 2-guard soon. That's a elbow to the face right there. Come on, Barrett. Chicken Man. RJ Barrett out here cooking. What does he have? What does RJ Barrett have in this game? RJ Barrett has 12. So he's not quite in moments card. He's not quite in moments card territory yet. Man, Mikal Bridges. I cannot believe that Mikal Bridges was the Sixers traded him away on draft day. Opinion on the Bucks. I think they could win it all this year, and if they don't win it all this year, they're never going to win. This year's their best chance. I really, really like. I'm a huge, huge fan of Drew Holiday. So I'm probably higher on Milwaukee than most people are. Low 40 is probably not going to be worth it again, to be honest. Unless they make it really easy. Devin Booker is just Devin Booker. Booker is doing Booker things right now, unfortunately. Clips all the way. I don't like the Clippers, but I mean, you're not wrong by saying the Clips all the way. They've got a great chance. Opinion on our beloved Miami. I mean, I'm like, they're not going to win this year, but they might be the best. They might be the best team in the East. They might be one of the best teams in the East, to be honest. Sorry, no. They're not the best team in the East, but they might be able to upset teams and win the East again. I spoke stupidly there. They might have a chance in the East. They're not the best in the East. They might have a chance in the East. I think they weren't necessarily bubble made, but I do think the bubble helped them. LaMelo Ball will be MVP by 27. I don't see it. I mean, there's saying he's an all-star and it's an MVP. It's tough to say someone's going to be an MVP. It really is. Because, like, people said the same thing about Blake Griffin. Like, if you're looking at all the current rookies in the NBA, like, the most recent any MVP was drafted was 2013. Like, we've only seen one MVP be drafted in this decade. So yeah, it's like, it's tough to say someone is going to be a future MVP. And Booker's just starting to choke up shots right now. That's a hack. I look like a hack. Either that was a hack or he needs to be in the Olympics, because that was a top quality dive if that wasn't a hack. Donovan Mitchell 2022 MVP. Maybe, because the Jazz are going to be good. Like, the Jazz are going to be, again, they're going to be a really, really good team. So I wouldn't be that surprised if Donovan Mitchell goes and wins MVP. Who wins it all? Jaylen Brown, Booker, or Donovan Mitchell. What do you want? If you want like a secondary scorer to play on the wing, it's Jaylen Brown. If you want a primary scorer who can just get a bucket whenever they put the ball in their hand, you want Devin Booker. And if you want basically an athletic scoring point guard, or primary ball handler, then Donovan Mitchell. It all depends. I mean, the Jazz are contenders this year. The Jazz straight up are contenders. Like, you're not the number one seed and not have a chance. Like, you can never say a number one seed has no chance. Or you can say they're not the favorites, but you can never say the number one seed has no chance in the NBA. Opinion on the Celtics. I mean, they've gone in a little bit of a rut, but they're another one of those teams where if they hit a bit of a hot streak at the end of the regular season, they could be a really, really dangerous low seed in the playoffs. And that's the weird thing, like, looking at the playoffs. There's a lot of teams where if they hit a hot streak, they can be very, very dangerous. Like, Miami are in the play-in right now. Charlotte, I don't think Charlotte are dangerous. Washington and Miami are both dangerous. If they go in as a 7th, if it turns out that, let's just say, Miami go in as 7, Washington go in as 8 from the playoffs, or the play-ins, then Brooklyn, it's not a formality that Brooklyn beats either of them, especially Miami. It's not a formality that the Philadelphia 76ers beat Miami. If Milwaukee go and get that second seed, that's not a formality either. In the West, like, unless it's the Spurs, the Dallas Mavericks have gone up. Oh, the Mavs are quite a bit above Portland. The Mavs are going to overtake the Lakers soon. What about the Nets? I mean, I have no idea what the Nets are going to do in the playoffs. I have no idea what the Nets are going to do one game to the next. We don't know. We don't know what the Nets are going to be like because they barely play with each other. Curry slide or tween spam, that's funny. The Curry slide is a mechanic that barely in a competitive setting, not many people even use it because people are able to what seed do I think the Knicks will be? At this stage, like 4. Nice by Devin Booker. Booker out of cherry picking. They will win. Wait, did any of you guys just watch Julius Randle take 4 steps? Oh man, Knicks choking this lead away. Knicks are choking his lead away. Oh man. I'm angry at the Sixers right now. I'm angry at the Sixers right now more than anything. Because if you didn't trade away Mikal Bridges, he wouldn't be out here cooking. That's a nice layup right there. What is wrong with Randle? Randle, I have no idea. He just kind of limped off right there, but he'll be fine. He should be fine. Fingers crossed he should be fine. The old Knicks are back. Man, if the Knicks... Oh, they have a chance at 10 in a row right here. And they're out here in struggle 10. Oh, D-Rose, no. There we go. Devin Booker just throwing the ball into Obi Toppin's hands. That's what we like to see. Nice layup, Taj Gibson. There we go. He's moving and grooving. He's out here with the Ty Debo quote right there. Bring Dale on next time, man. Unfortunately, this makes no money. Dale has his own life, and like I can't pay him like I pay him for the thumbnail or for the podcast. He has his own life, and I can't expect him to be awake at 2:16 in the morning watching a basketball game. Oh. He was nice. Opal, Ron Harper, or handles for days Winslow? Handles for days Winslow, no question about it. Handles for days Winslow, and it's not even particularly close in my opinion. Oh, Toppin, good catch. Just chuck it. Nice. Okay, Ty going into the fourth. This one's close. What channel is it? Mick. Mick with an 1 instead of an I. M1CK. The Houston Rockets are now the worst team in the NBA. They're like very much trying to be the worst team. Bobo or Giannis, it depends. If you want defense, Giannis. If you want offense, Bobo. Is Quickly still chicken? I mean, he started off this game pretty chicken. Quickly's shooting 2 or 3 from 3, so yeah, he's been pretty chicken this game. But in like obviously in 2K, he's been pretty good. Who will be the next guest? Ideally Josh, JD. Ideally Josh. I need to ask him first though. I assume he'll say yeah, but hopefully we can get Josh. That's kind of the goal. Because this Saturday is going to be a bit of a weird one because I'm going to be on Jazz's podcast, and then I'm probably going to have to go straight from Jazz's podcast onto our one, so that'll be an interesting one. Should you buy next gen next year, try current because you don't like current? Yeah, just buy, if you have the next gen consoles, just buy the game on next gen if you're buying it. Like, again, I'm not going to tell you not to buy 2K because, like, I do it. I buy 2K every year. I buy FIFA every year. I know most people that play 2K buy 2K every year, so. What does being chicken mean? Oh, it's a 2K phrase for someone who's a good shooter. So if somebody's, like, if someone is a good shooter, they are now known as Chicken Man in 2K. But, yeah, it's a 2K phrase. It'll be a weird one if, like, that might actually become an actual basketball phrase, which is mad. Like, if that phrase lasts, like, people use the name cheese. Like, if people start using the word cheese, which obviously Chris Move started, maybe he didn't, but he popularized it. Like, I wouldn't be that surprised if it keeps going, if the word chicken becomes used in like basketball sense context. Chicken and 50. Being 50 means they're a bad shooter. Suns or Knicks? I mean, I'm up for this. I'm up for the Knicks, obviously. I want the streets to stay alive. D-Rose. Oh, the RNG gods didn't do well there, and he just. I thought that was in. Okay, let's see. Come on, quickly. Oh, he dropped it. And he airballs. As we've called him chicken, he then goes and airballs. Come on, D-Rose. D-Rose, 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 D-Rose. Come on. Attacks the basket. Lefty. Layup. Let's go, Rose. I think the Knicks can make the finals. I mean, slow down. Slow down. They haven't made the playoffs since 2013. Slow down saying they're going to make the finals. Worst 2K, in my opinion, 21 current gen. Or 18. I mean, in terms of like hype, 18. In terms of gameplay, 21 current gen. Attack him hard. It's Frank Kaminsky. Just attack him in the pick and roll. Good shot, D-Rose. D-Rose 16, 6, and 5 in 22 minutes. D-Rose is balling out here. Jay Sean Tate went to your high school. Him and Karis LeVert played together. Who's Jay Sean Tate? Oh, he finally hits a shot. Oh my god. Cam Johnson finally puts the ball in the basket. I won. Let's go quickly. Next gen's better, but it's not much better. Like, I compare next gen to current gen is like asking who's better, Kwame Brown or Slava Medvedenko. Like that's really like what you're asking. What's better, current or next gen? Second in Rookie of the Year voting? Is Rookie of the Year not like Halliburton, LaMelo? Do I like school? I enjoyed school. I very much enjoyed school. I enjoyed it so much I went back to teach for a while. Come on, good defense quickly. He's got long arms. Good contest. Good shot by Mr. Treyberg base himself. I mean, I've watched very little NBA basketball this year, and I've said it. I don't think I watched a game until like 2.5 weeks ago all season. And I most definitely have not watched the Rockets play. Dot. I'll have to look at him. Spotlight tomorrow, maybe. 80% of NBA fans are box score fans. I do agree. I haven't even looked at box scores. I'm just watch Chris Smooth's recap. I mean, that's what most people can do. Like, you can't watch every NBA game. Nobody can. Nobody can watch every NBA game. like, because of the time games are on, like, games are on at midnight, my time. And it's like, I'm either like the way I am right now, where I'm watching a game every night, or I don't want, I can go 4 months without watching a game, or I'm watching every game every night, like. So there's only like two extremes with me. Like, if I'm watching basketball, I'm watching basketball. If I'm not watching basketball, it's the last thing I'm thinking of, is if I'm not watching basketball. Like, imagine going to school and I'm the teacher. I mean, the couple of hundred kids that I've taught over the years have had that experience. What does DBG stand for? Nothing. It does not stand for anything, which is a bit of a surprise to a lot of people, but it does not stand for anything. Like, it was weird when I was over in San Diego for the finals in 2019, and the games were at like 6 p.m. And I was just sitting there like, so this is what it's like for Americans, not having to wait up till midnight to watch every single game. Yeah, like I was a teacher before lockdown, which was a year ago. Dublin Gaming, I mean, it basically was, but Dublin, you can't say Dublin Gaming stands for DBG. I changed the name, didn't restamp. Come on, 7 minutes. Come on, Randle. Come on, don't choke this away. You're up like 15 in the first quarter. Do not choke this away. Chris Paul has D-Rose crabbed. Oh, freaking Frank Kaminsky with a rebound? And he's out here looking like he's turning back the clock to that, oh my God, what school was he in again? I just forgot what school Frank Kaminsky went to. Him and Sam Decker. Wisconsin, that's it. Euro basketball, I haven't even watched much of that this year. I've just been so, like, hyper-focused on work that I haven't watched that much basketball. Lobs to D-Rose, let's go. Am I a Knicks fan? No, no, I'm a Heat fan. I like Hero. Like, look, he's just hit a sophomore slump. Like, people hit, like, a lot of sophomores hit sophomore slumps. And the fact wasn't, people were like, oh yeah, they wouldn't trade Hero for Harden. They wouldn't trade, like, Hero. It was like Hero, Duncan Robinson, somebody else, and like 5 first-round picks. They wouldn't trade that for Harden, which makes sense. It wasn't like they were offered in Hero straight up for Harden and they said no. Like, people are talking. I think Hero, if in 2 years' time Hero isn't a 20-point per game scorer, yeah, you can say they overrated him. But man, he's just had a bit of a sophomore slump. He wasn't that great as a rookie. He wasn't that, like, Tatum good as a rookie. He just had a little bit of a slump. I don't think Hero's a too bad a year. That's not a good year, but he'll be fine. Who, Would I play against Troydan to prove that broke boy cards are good? I mean, Troydan having to play on his delay? And Troydan's chicken man, so that's going to be tough. That's going to be a really, really tough one to beat Troydan, because Troydan's a good player. He's one of the most underrated players in the community. He's not like he's competitive level player by any means, but I don't think I'm good enough to beat Troydan on delay. I really don't. Even with, quote, broke boy cards. What's the best my team card in my team history? 19 Giannis, probably. 19 Hito's up there. 20 Yao Ming. 20 Kareem. 18 Giannis. 17 T-Mac. 16 Steph. They're the kind of best of the best, to be honest. It was Hero, Dunn, and Duncan. None, you mean? And it wasn't. There was 4 or 5. There was 4 first round picks and 4 pick swaps in there. Oh, the Spurs brought the Wizards into OT. Oh, wow. My chin is weird. Yeah, look, I haven't been hearing that my whole life. Giannis the best cards. Yeah, I mean, Giannis should. Giannis, T-Mac, Kareem, anyone with the good player builds always has the best cards. NBA's back Simmons is the best card. I'm not going to disagree with you. He was my best card, and I had Yao. I bought VC during NBA's backpacks. I regret that. I regret ever buying VC. Big shot Heroes. Come on. Who's the best point guard in the game? Not named Simon, Grant Hill, not close. How's the new green screen working out? I mean, it's a little bit fuzzy, and if I lift my arm, you can kind of see a little bit under me, but it's fine. It's been fine. It could be a lot worse than it is. Oh, Booker, you're breaking our hearts. You're breaking our hearts, Devin Booker. You are breaking our hearts right now. Oh, 2K. 2K cheese right there. Devin Booker is breaking our hearts. Imagine not knowing a Bed-Stuy wouldn't, like, I'm from Dublin. I'm from Dublin, Ireland. I don't know about Brooklyn. That's like me asking you. Imagine not knowing about Tala. Wouldn't be me. Same logic. Point guard Luke and Webber are exceptional. They are exceptional. They're very much exceptional. Yeah, anytime, there's no winning or losing when it comes to buying VC. As soon as you hit that buy VC button, you've lost. As soon as you hit that button, you've lost. There's no refunds. There's no way of getting your money back. There's no way of selling that. You've lost once you've hit the buy VC button. Booker, man, Booker's balling. What's Booker scored? He's only had 33. He's had a quiet enough second half. He's still 14 of 25 from the field. And he's had a good half. D-Rose balling for the Knicks, though. Randle's had a bit of a quiet game. He's had a very, very quiet game here. Randle's having a really quiet game. I mean, if you want to say DBG stands for Daily Basketball Gaming, it's accurate. So just say that's what it is at this stage. It's accurate. It's very, very accurate, to be honest. Gallinari's the GOAT. Who's Gallo playing for right now? Is Gallo still playing for... Hawks. Oh yeah, I forgot about it. The Hawks are stacked. Hawks have Bogdan, Trae Young, John Collins, Gallo. They're stacked. Who's going to pick for MVP and when did I decide to stream this game? I mean, from what I've seen, MVP is Jokic. But again, I watched the Nuggets a little bit at the start of the year. When I was watching heavily, the MVP was between probably LeBron and Embiid, and both of them have probably missed too much time. like any game I've watched, Doncic has been the best player in the league. From what I've watched, but their record doesn't seem to be good enough. If it turns out somehow that the Mavs go on some major win streak and the Mavs have a better record than the Nuggets, I'm giving MVP to Luka Doncic, but it's gonna be Jokic. Big win for the Lakers. Harrison Barnes, he was traded he was traded on the bench, wasn't he? For like with the Mavs. Was he not traded like at one stage, like like a ridiculous one, where he was like traded? He was sitting on the bench and he was told, "Yeah, you've been traded." Who'll be the best fan favorites card? Alexei Pokashevsky, and not even close. It's gonna be Alexei Pokashevsky. I think we get Danny Ferry like 40 games. Come on, Bullock. Nice fake. Green that. Unlucky. I'm literally just shouting 2K terms. I'm so used to playing 2K and I'm shouting 2K terms at people. Please, no. Lads, it's looking like this streak is GG's. It's looking like it's GG's on this streak, lads. And 8 with 4 to go. Nice, D-Rose. D-Rose carrying right now. He is carrying right now. Come on. Come on. Nice double. Does he not know 2K patch post hooks? Does DeAndre not know that? Will I stream more? Yeah, I'll be streaming more. Good. Let's go, Reggie Bullock. Come on. Come on, big defense here. Big defense here. Get the ball out of his hands. Yes, D-Rose. Yes, D-Rose. Let's go. I just want this streak to go on because it's fun. Let's go. That's defense. D-Rose is having a fantastic game right here. Who's my GOAT, LeBron? D-Rose is having a fantastic game right here. Everything's coming from D-Rose right here. And then one NBA player, D-Rose. And I'll do a little pump and I'll name him 55 times in a row. Oh, that went in. Good pass. No, 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 no. Mikal Bridges. He's breaking our hearts. I blame you, Philly, for trading him. I blame you, Philly. Oh, this is looking bad, lads. It's looking bad right here. Philly, this is your fault. This is your fault. Not only have you screwed yourselves over, you've screwed the Knicks streak over. Bridges is about to get a moments card. Not really. He hasn't had that big a game, has he? I mean, Mikal Bridges 21 points might be a moments. What do they call moments rewards card? Like it might be good enough for moments rewards card, to be honest. Any thoughts about vlogging? I mean, it's not me. It's not me. I don't really leave my house much, so... One, because of lockdown, and two, I just don't leave my house much. So, yeah, there's not going to be much of a point in doing that. The Spurs with 8 with a... Wow, this could be a big one for the Spurs if they pull off this win. Now, Devin Booker's only scored 33 points. This is a slightly above average game for Booker. This isn't the moments card worthy game. Closest thing to a moments card we might see is a D-Rose, but we're definitely not seeing a D-Rose. He shot 2K cheese right there. Come on. Come on, let's see. Let's see what they're going to be doing here. Ah, he just fell over. Big board. Come on. Come on. Randle's isolating on that 2017 LaMelo Ball lookalike Cam Johnson. Yes, let's go, Barrett. Still a ball game. It's still a ball game. That's not a foul. He just fell on the ground. He just did his Tom Davey impression right there. He just hit the deck. Come on. Oh, you're going to break my heart, Chris Paul. You're going to break my heart, Chris Paul. It's not great right there. Let's go. Still a game. Still a ball game right here. Still a ball game. CB3 is old. I mean, that's those mid-range shots. That's the old man game. That's the old man game coming out right there. Oh, CP3, you're breaking my heart. You're breaking my heart, man. You're breaking all of our hearts. Breaking all of our hearts right now. Oh, it's a game, surely. Who do I want to win? I want to see the streak. Man, they're out there with 2017 LaMelo Ball and they're ending the streak. CB3 is just the best, isn't he? Oh my god. CP3 is just the best. He is just the best. I'm in shock. CP3 is the best, man. He's the best to ever do it. That was a serious close performance there by Chris Paul, who only had 20 points in that game, but most of that was down the stretch. Man, CP3, congratulations. What a performance right there by you. The streak, I mean, they need T-Mac-esque streak to be on, or T-Mac-esque performance here. 13.3 seconds to go. Actually, he was 33 seconds. No, nah, it's game over. It's game over. Oh, this is a pity. This is a pity. Am I gonna be doing an after stream? No, I'm gonna end it at this. It's like 3 in the morning. I'm gonna go to bed. I'm gonna go to bed and then I'm gonna wake up and start recording again. Because that is a day in the life of Mick Curley. Wake up, record, eat, maybe, and maybe a live stream or some more recording. All right, let's see. Come on. Wow. That's not... What do I do other than playing 2K? I mean, I occasionally lift. Hit 100 viewers in the first stream. That's all I can ask for. And that is it, lads. So, again, really appreciate all you guys that are in here. Unfortunately, I can't play the Kurt Angle theme like it's Twitch, but yeah, that is pretty much it. And I don't really know how to end these, so